Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. A new dynamic is on the horizon. So let's dive right into it. This is timeless, it is genderless unless I feel guided to mention any of those. That being said, this can be between you or someone you know and an energy. And that energy can be anything and everything in the same time or not. Long story short, a friend, a lover, a spouse, a grandmother, a father, a family member, a job offer, so on and so forth, your sole purpose, God. Did I say another part of yourself? Because that's how usually it plays out. Usually it's a part of yourself you don't see. And I want to mention here before we jump into our cards that my vision is blurry. No, I don't have eye problems. I don't have vision problems, but it's almost like I cannot see clearly right now. And this happened just before I hit the record button and I heard this is part of the message. So something here, you in a situation, there is something that is not being seen for what it is. I definitely see some fog here. Okay. Time in reverse. Time is up is what I heard. Time is up. The master maker enters the scene. Our little dwarf here. We have some spirits here in our vision today, and one is a little dwarf. This is a very much magician-like energy, Virgo energy. We are in the Virgo season, makes sense, but that's why he shows up in my readings lately, even if I mentioned him or not. But he says, time's up. Time is up. You guys, for what? I don't know just yet, but all that I know here for now is he is making room for the master maker to enter your life so you can begin. There is a new journey that starts from here. Indeed. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing here your door being marked. Your door is being marked. You have a mark on your door right now. More precisely on your bedroom door. Indeed. Because these activations, especially in the past couple of months, they happened during your sleep. You had some activations prior to this event during your sleep. Okay. You were asked to see your shadow. And you did gracefully. You did gracefully, or you did not. So time is up. Says this magician, trickster type of dwarf energy. Cave. Upright. As a connecting energy. And forest, upright and in reverse. Very green, like my nails. One more card. Inspiration, upright and in reverse. This is a supporting energy for all these other three cards. Oh, look who's on the bottom. If you are new here, that card is creeping me out every single time I look at it. To me, this is... I have another card or another couple of cards in this deck that creep me out. But this very much is devil energy to me. Ugh, God, it's tricky. Talking about the shadow, right? Talking about the shadow, by the way, the shadow here came to someone. Maybe at night. It came when the sun goes down. So it came at night. Maybe not at sunset. I don't know why that's of importance, but yeah. The shadow came at sunset and told you, I told you to prepare. Is what the shadow says. But it didn't tell you anything. It was all silence. So you have done nothing wrong. This is such an interesting message. I told you. Maybe the message here is about someone telling you things, or not telling you things actually, but then they pretend like you should have known. And the energy is very murky waters, muddled thinking, time is up, caving in. It is very abstract. And then we go into healing. And then Forest here in one corner talks about profound healing or healing, generational healing. Healing of I told you to. What is this? Yeah, okay. I got it. This is a dynamic between you and someone, or you and something. An energy where you kept telling, or you have been, it's going to be a friend which is going through a lot of sorrow at the moment, a collective of people nonetheless. You have been telling this person time and time again to do something. Maybe it's around healing. I really feel it's around healing themselves, shadow work, because there is a whole lot of shadow here in the cave. Caving in. Hermit? Yeah. Maybe you have been telling someone, listen, I have done my shadow work. I know what I see. Maybe it's time for you to take a step back and look at some patterns in your life. But you know what? I don't think you even... This can be a case, but another message here that I'm getting in this very abstract message so far is that you have been a role model, an example for others, for many, inspiration. You were, or you will be an example for many. With your life, with a certain experience, with your shadow work, spiritual work. Just your healing nature, Forest. This is such a beautiful card to get, to represent an individual. Look at that magic over there. Forest and cave, hermit, like, right? And they haven't taken you seriously, or they just, it was like, that's what they heard from you. Or, remember my lack of vision at the beginning, you were being this role model, this person, telling them this and that, but they were like, what? They didn't see it. They couldn't. Because of this energy that was in them, around them. Do you see all these nuances here, like illusion, confusion, whispers, almost like this devilish energy says, oh, just shut up, just stop doing that, stop being like that, you're boring, our dear here. And now time is up. So if time is up, that means that in a certain dynamic here, the model, the role model came out of the equation. There is no role model anymore. Indeed, so we put the inspiration back in the deck. Well, now, as the inspiration, as the role model, as the teacher, as you, I assume, are out of the picture here, out of this equation, this group of people, this energy, however it applies, thinks to cave in, to give in, or to cave in. Maybe both in the same time. Why do I say both at the same time? Because there is again a different nuance here, right? A different nuance. Maybe I will give in if you give in also. Maybe, you know, all that trickster, dark, muddy energy. It's almost like part of them wants to follow the leader, part of them wants to follow the leader, and part of them wants to use manipulative techniques to bring you back. But the time is now to act on your inspiration. Okay? The time is now to act on inspiration. This is for you now. It is not for them any longer. And with the cave, the message is a little bit different. It changed. You are coming out of the cave. And you are sort of becoming again an inspiration, but for someone else or for others. Sort of. Better said, you are coming out of a cave, of a process, of a situation, of a period where you were hermiting. And something or someone here sees in you what nobody saw in you before. But you see, you are coming here out of the cave as something really special, as the ancient key holder of all keys there is. Indeed. And someone sees it, it is like you are just out and about doing you. You're just going to the grocery store here. I don't know where you are going. You're just coming out of your house to check your mailbox. And someone just sees you and sees your keys. Sees your keys. And for the first time in your life, maybe, these keys, these whole keys, all the keys are being activated, or you are proud to wear them. You are proud to wear them. You are not ashamed of them. They are not making you smaller. On the contrary, it exalts you. It's a process of exaltation. Exaltation, is that a word in English? I think so, right? Yeah. Extreme happiness, yeah. Okay, so we put time back in the deck. Interesting message so far, you guys. And let's take this one. Cat. I love this card. Look at it. So cute. Look at those eyes. Meow. Okay. Oh, the cat is sad. Why is the cat sad? No, it's scared. It's mesmerized. Someone here, an energy. And I feel like it is not you, and it is not the energy that was somehow not seeing you correctly or not hearing what you have to say. This is something or someone else. This definitely is a job offer. Definitely can be a job offer for many of you. I feel like, or an employer, someone that wants to work with you. I'm not sure, but they feel all these emotions, a whole spectrum of thoughts. First and foremost, I have never seen. Here we go. Such beauty. If this is a job offer, that's great, because you guys are a match. This can be, this is almost like this dynamic between a producer and a star. It's like, I see it in you. I see the actor energy in there. I see the singer voice. I see the, you have it. You have that star quality. In whatever dynamic is it is in, again. They are almost shocked, almost blocked. They forget maybe even how to eat. They forget, they cannot sleep, they forget to eat. I'm seeing the cat like having the pot of milk in front of its mouth, right? And it's looking at you and like but it's like they don't pay too much attention to what they used to love or towards their natural habitat. What? Their natural habitat is not so important to them any longer, which might have been the cave here for them, or the forest, Gump. It's not so important to them any longer because now they see in you a world of possibility, and now they can dream and create and do all these things, and let's think about this, and like the world is expanding, let's expand. It's a very fiery, passionate, expansive type of energy. Let's go, let's do it. Cardinal signs here enter the stage. Let's go do this, let's go do that, but what about that? What do you think about that? Okay. And if this is, by any chance, a sexual dynamic of sorts with an individual, they look at you almost like, I don't want to touch something so pristine. The energy is very good, guys. It's nothing murky here, at least in this message today. This person, or whatever it is, right? They see you somehow as, again, that star energy, something that's not even of the earth in a sense. It's somewhere in the air, and you are in your ascension process probably here, but definitely above others, or above this earth plane, above something else, someone else. I hear also above a collective of people, but this is not in a negative way. So read into it as you can. It is not in a I'm superior to you, you know. No, it's like protective or between those lines. Also sees you as a good humanitarian. Someone with a huge heart. Someone with a whole lot of stories to tell. They are just struck by lightning here. Look at the cat. Yeah. Okay, what else? So this energy, they want to come in and they want to be your friend, is what I hear now. Friend with benefits, but not those benefits, or maybe it's going to get there for someone. But the benefits here are more like they want to offer here something to you. They want to scratch your back with their cat claws. They want to scratch your back, but because I was almost wanting to say, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, but it's almost like the scratch coming only from them, and they do so with a world full of possibilities in their mind. Let's pull some tea leaves. Spiritual love, Lily. Spiritual love. Okay. This comes on the forest card with the spiritual love. I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. This comes on the cat. And this might be very well be someone that's very open psychically, right? Very open, and they just see in you, you are the sun, moon, and stars. You are all the essential oils that exist in the world. If I could pick a pastry thinking of you, it would be all the pastries in the world. Quite cute. Fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, we can stop here for now. With the remembrance, so this can be just an energy, you guys. With spiritual love over there, psychic ability, this can definitely be just an energy, a spirit somehow, a projection around you. But with this energy coming into your field, the cave is being closed. I'm seeing this character here, and this being the entrance in a cave, the entrance in a cave, the entrance. This might be, this is what it is. It's a chapter in your life that's done. You're done with it. It's closed. No going back. Time's up. And this is like covering the mouth of the portal towards that chapter, so you cannot go back. Funny enough, in the masterclass today, actually, we were talking about this scenario. Someone had a spirit around them for a while in the masterclass, and this spirit now, I don't even remember exactly, but I know that they just left, disappeared because a chapter was closed, sealed. A chapter in your life here is sealed. Because the master maker is here. And your bedroom door is marked. Lovingly. What is this marking though for? It's just a new journey here is starting, a new chapter begins. Not much is being given as of now, maybe in the future, right? But I'm seeing here, for some, this new chapter involves discovering the meaning of a giant. Okay, discovering the meaning of a giant. Oh, what does it really mean to be a giant? This is what you are going to understand and discover. But whoever is looking here at you, or however this applies, okay, the cat and the psychic eye, they see in you, or you see in someone, that lesson being learned, and maybe you want them as in your life somehow, or they want you in their life as a friend. Or in another position, work, spouse, however it applies. Okay, what else? Fox. Okay, Mr. Fox is back in reverse. That's it? One more from the bottom of the deck. Snail, upright. Yes, this is a long journey. This is going to be a long journey for some. It is a journey back to self, right? It is the journey back to self, which is the one and the same with the hero's journey. I'm seeing here people, there is something, maybe you are going to go for an ayahuasca ceremony in this journey, and you will start losing a sense of self in this sacred ceremony. If it's not ayahuasca, it definitely can be something else. But what I'm reading here with these two cards is right, so interesting how I see that in these two cards. You are going to start losing a sense of self, but it's the false self that you are letting go of. And so in that confusion, you will be advised to accept the in-between, where you don't know who you are any longer. And don't panic, right? We tend to panic when that happens. It's like, who the heck am I right now? What's happening? That's a good sign, and it's a good thing. It's a sign of progress, it's a sign of progression. And you know what I'm getting now? Now, maybe in this new message, our cat and the psychic ability, it is a facilitator in a center of sorts, in an ayahuasca ceremony. It's a shaman, it's a healer of sorts that sees in you, okay, beautiful, sees in you your potential, sees a potential in you, or sees something in you here that will help you manifest it into your life. If that's what you want, although I don't know how much of a choice it's going to be. and help you get there. It's like a guide here, help you get there. Yeah, so if you resonated maybe until that moment in time, or until now, the time might be now for you, with being the fox, you are losing the fox here, and that's fine. It's going to come back more integrated, more like yourself, the real self. So it's going to, you are going into a journey, and you are going to have to, you are going to have, there is going to be a need of patience. You will need patience in this journey with yourself or with another. If you are the guide, the facilitator, the cat. If you are the cat, and you are a guide or something, there is someone or maybe a group of people that want you to be their mentor, and that process might take years. So, do you want me to mentor you for years? Maybe you are going to have a conversation here. How do you see this happening? How should we make this happen? I'm definitely seeing here someone in a certain position of authority guiding people, helping people, but it is a slow moving process and a long process, right? That's that. What else? Well, I believe this is the second message and the second dynamic of the day. Before we end this message, please don't forget, if you'd like a private reading, a private healing session, a private shamanic healing journey, shamanic initiation, or any details about upcoming purification journeys or masterclasses, send me an email. Please find my email address in the description box below. That being said, thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one later today. Bye bye.